What's up, guys? So we were gonna do a full day eating. We slacked hard. But with that being said, there's still availability, there's still time. I can tell you what I had, tell you what I did, tell you what I didn't do, what I'm gonna do. No, I'm just fine. But so far we've had our first thing right in the morning, around like 3 to 5. We have baby rice, 4 servings. So that equals out to, what do we got? We got 60 calories per serving, half a gram of fat, 12 carbs, and 1 protein. So we did 4 servings of that. So what? We got 40 to 46, 48, some shit like that for carbs. 4 protein, and then what? 2 grams of fat? It's not that bad. And then calorie-wise, it's pretty dense. It's not heavy. I don't know, maybe that wasn't the right word. But we'll do that first thing right in the morning. 2 scoops of rice, Skippy peanut butter protein. It's the shit. It's the bomb. No, they don't sponsor me or nothing, but I fucking preach it for life. We start the morning off with 1.5 liters of water. I get about half of it down, and then once I've got half down, we'll usually, eat that meal after, which consists of water. I don't mix the baby rice, like cook it or nothing. You just put it in a shaker, shake it up, drink that. It's pretty good. Derek Lunsford is actually the one where I found that out, and it digests super easily. So we'll do that. For the rest of the day, as far as that goes, it's kind of hard right now, we're post-show, we're trying to figure out the macros, the foods, like what is going to benefit me most. The goal is to go for the pro card next year at Team Junior USAs. So we're going to go for the NPC Junior USAs. We're going to try to get that pro card. We got to pack on. Weight cap is 194 for me for classic physique. And I'm trying to I want to stay moderately lean, but build good lean muscle at the same time for that show. With that being said, most of our diet consists of those baby rice and protein powder drinks. I drive semi, so, a lot of my day, I'm trying to get in that food as good as I can, as quick as I can. So I'm doing that. We also, every once in a while we'll have snacks, Mostly for me, the snack count is Goldfish. So I like to keep those relevant for me. It not only does it make it enjoyable, but then you're less likely to cheat and all that crazy shit. So we'll do those. We'll throw those in there. We'll have those. Usually on a daily basis, I'm averaging 4 packs of Goldfish. It's not that bad. My macros currently, we're eating just shy of 4,300 calories, 600 carbs, 340 protein, and 80 fat. So we're staying pretty heavy. My weight is just fluctuating. So I'm dropping, which is crazy, right? Eating that much food, how the fuck are you going to drop? Don't know. But with that being said, our dinner will probably consist of just plain chicken and rice. Get about 8 ounces of chicken, and then we'll do about 300 grams of rice. And we'll do some low-fat cheese in there, just, spice it up a little bit. That is pretty enjoyable for me. I always have a bedtime snack or a middle of the night. So when I wake up, I'll do that baby rice again. I don't know, you don't really ever get bored of it, right? So to me, it's like a Reese's cup. So I'm fucking about it, would eat it, enjoy it. Yeah, and so I'm kind of just describing to you what I'm eating on a daily basis, not kind of showing it, just shitty, right? I want to show you guys, and that's my plan, that's my goal. But with all of that being said, we're just going to keep scarfing this food down, right? The meal I just had, we did 2 bagels, nothing crazy, just plain bagels with oven roasted turkey breasts on it, about 4 slices each, and then we didn't do any cheese, we just did some mustard, so it's pretty plain. Had a bag of Goldfish with that, pretty enjoyable. Yeah, we're waiting on that new protein powder from Rise, Cosmic Brownie. I'm gonna do a little review on that, let you know how it is. Based off of the Skippy peanut butter, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be a 9 out of 10, right? Nothing can top that for me anyways. I'm a firm believer in once you find something that's good and you enjoy it, stick with it. Because protein powder, I'm sure everybody else knows as well as I do, it's nasty. If you get a bad one, it's nasty. And sorry to anybody out there who, your brands and your proteins, but their shit. I don't know why you sell them on the market, but, make money, do what you got to do. So the goal for me, I'd say about 6 months, I want to be where I'm at that position to start, dialing in and then pull out little bits of fat here and there. Really, the goal is to go into that national show and just completely blow everyone out of the water. Top 2 per class are getting pro cards. I don't want to be just a top 2 guy, and get my pro card. I want to win the whole thing. That's always the goal, It's an individual sport. And so, I think I can do it. I think I really can do it. I don't think I know. I'm gonna put in the work. I'm gonna put in the effort, the time, the money, unfortunately. But yeah, with all that said, I appreciate all the support and feedback from everybody, whether it's good or bad. I get a lot of hate about the pre-steroid look, like, oh, you looked better before. Yeah, maybe to you I looked better before. To me, I like the me I'm now. And I'm not even content, right? I'm always going for bigger. But not everybody is enhanced. Not everybody chooses to take that natural path, which kudos to you if you do. Like, it's just as hard as anything else. It takes a lot of will, a lot of time. So just like anybody else, I started natural. I put in the work, I put in the time. And when it was time for me, which for me isn't going to be the same as you, so I'm not trying to encourage it, but I started at 17. And that's when I started using PEDs. And, I just kind of it's a learning curve, right? When I started, I didn't know shit. I had this guy who was helping me, and I wouldn't really say help. He was just kind of like, do this, do that, take this and that. And I'm like, what do I, 1 ml, 2 mLs? Like, what am I doing here, man? And kind of left me astray. But now I've got, a coach behind my back. I've had him for about 3 years now. Very experienced guy, very, very hands down to earth dude. He's the man for the job for me anyways. And no, we've just been riding and growing and he thinks I'm ready. So with that being said, we're gonna press the gas all the way down. We're gonna try to blow this engine. There's a lot of emotions that come with it. I don't think a lot of people speak on that. It is a very emotional sport. I myself suffer from emotion. I just finished that show last weekend on Saturday. I ended up winning the overall bodybuilding, and it didn't really click for me till after you win the overall. But it's just all of that built up emotion, all of that bottling it inside, and I kind of finally broke. And it was unfortunate for my significant other that she had to endure that, and but she was really supportive. My mom was really supportive, and basically how I can explain it is for women when they're on their menstrual cycle, they're just up and down, up and down. You could cry at any time. You feel normal, you feel super happy, you feel sad, depressed. That was me, and it still kind of is me. I'm getting back to it, getting back in the groove, but it's the harsh reality of the sport. It's not all a cakewalk. None of it's a cakewalk, actually. We're all here grinding and trying to be something. So all of you guys put in time, effort, money, sacrifice, and I think it goes unnoticed from a lot of people what we are willing to do for our dreams and our passions. And yeah, it's just we got to find that common ground. But back to the meal situation. I know you guys don't want to hear me rant about fucking, I have my feelings. But yeah, so we're going to, pretty stack up on a lot of baby rice, a lot of protein, just easy for me. A lot of rice, plain. I like the basmati. Yeah, and, I like beef, but for some reason, beef and me don't get along. So we won't be doing a lot of beef. Steak every so often. I'm not the most well-off person, but I do what I can with what I can. And last video just cut off at the 2 kids, man. Kind of unfortunate. Ran out a little bit of storage, whatever. But yeah, I've got 2 kids. I've got a wife. I've got, a lot of things I've got to put before myself. So we do what we can do. With that said, I get the food I can, and I kind of try to get by with what's available. You know what I mean? So, for example, ramen noodles. There's a lot of carbs in it. There's a good amount of fat. But if you take out the packet, you just eat plain noodles, drain it. You're really avoiding all that fat in a sense. Not all of it, of course, but it's macros in, macros out. Yeah, and so, we're just going to do what we can with what we can. We'll keep continuing to post videos. I plan on doing daily ones now, so I'll just kind of keep you updated in my life, how the process is going. Hopefully, we accumulate a lot more subscribers, a lot more likes and a lot more comments, whether they're good or bad. Tell me what you think. If it's positive or negative, there's always work to be done. And, I like criticism, and I will use that criticism to fuel myself. So the goal in the long run is always going to be to go pro. And, most people go pro and they give up and they're like, oh, well, I'm pro now. Like, that's what I wanted. And it's like, no, I want to go pro, but when I go pro, I want to be ready to hit that next level. I'll take an off season, not a couple, but a off season. I'll grow a little bit more and then come in and potentially blow it away. That's always the bigger picture and the bigger plan. So, I plan to keep you guys in the loop, do some daily stuff, some workouts. So I know a lot of you guys seem to like that. So I'm going to start recording, every day. We'll get in the gym, record what we're doing. My workout partner is a fucking funny dude. He's a good dude. So I think you guys will love the content, and, just push it out there if you can, or not. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, and I appreciate all the support and all the love. So, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. So thank you guys for everything, and let's grow together.